Okay, listen, guys. This will be a Q&A with train lover only. But don't worry, guys. I will do another stream with. I decide to make streams, Q&A streams with all of you. For example, this day will be train lover. The other day will be Keegan. The other day will be Henry. Okay, okay. I have bruh. I have left a link in the description, but it's only for train lover. So listen, you guys will be asking your questions in the comments, and and train lover will be answering them. So train lover, if you're watching the stream, go in the description. Don't worry, Keegan. You will be in the next one. I'll in the next stream. I'll be doing a Q&A with you. Okay.
Hello there.
Hi, buddy.
All right, so
Okay.
you want to invite me to a Q&A session.
Yeah. I
All
thought
right.
it will be a very cool idea to know a few things about you. No.
Oh,
Okay.
I see what you're
Warning.
doing here. It's similar to Train Boy, basically, how he did with Tip Thunderball and all those other people.
Okay. Warn.
All right, let's get on this road.
Okay. But first, there's only one rule.
All right, lay down the rule. What's the rule?
Okay. Wait.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
Okay. First question for is from Keegan.
All right, Keegan, what's your question?
He asked, "What made you join YouTube?"
Oh, that's tough. The reason why I joined was mostly because I really wanted to make Thomas content because I love Thomas and Friends a lot. Like, I'm going to love it until the end of time. But I also wanted to share my content because I was inspired by a lot of people to do it, like Train Boy, Henry Fan, Panier Studio, Team Zug, including lots of other people. So, especially Diesel D199. He was the first ever Thomas YouTuber I ever watched on YouTube. So I guess those were people who inspired me to
Okay.
make a channel. And plus, I like illustrating, I like telling stories, I like making remakes. It's fun. Plus, hanging out with my friends, it's fun.
Okay. Thank you very much. Okay. Next question. It's again from Keegan.
All right,
He
Keegan, what is
asks,
your next question?
Who's your favorite and least favorite engine?"
That's tough. Okay, my favorite engine of all times would have to be Edward or Oliver. Those two I'm only gonna say because I can't choose one. I'm sorry, I cannot choose one. So it would be Edward, Oliver, and maybe Thomas. Then my least favorite would be Billy and also Nia, yeah, and also Rebecca. I hate those three.
Well, I would say the login locos if you want my opinion. They're
I don't like
so
them.
annoying.
I don't like hate them. I just more like mildly dislike
No,
them because I watched the movie a lot.
no, Keegan. I mean the comments of the live stream. You can ask questions. Okay. Next question is from Rod. In the Northeastern Railway, who is your favorite engine? Wait, are you talking? Is this question about me or train lover? Well, if this question it's about me, I will say my favorite Northeastern Railway agent is probably my OC Spike, and I also like
Um, Thomas fan, are you still there? Well, it looks like I'll have to carry on the stream while he's having technical difficulties. So, for my favorite engine on the Northeastern Railway, well, it would probably. Hmm. I don't really know because I don't know which one you're talking about. Is it actually like a TV show or is it like a. Hang on. Or is it like the series Henry fan is making? Oh, he's back. Oh, then I'm very sorry. It's due because I do not know that railway. Sorry about that.
mm, uh who me whole train lover. If you
Because like
ask
when
me, yes I am.
wait, I
Oh
don't know
oh
who
go on,
Andy
sorry.
is. This is what
Oh,
I
he's one
say
of
is
my
when you post a
friends.
question, you have to make it specific. Like put either like for me, you could put TL at the beginning, and for him, you could put like I don't know.
Uh, just a C for Camilo.
Oh well,
By the way, Camilo,
no,
it's
I
not
do
my
not
real
know
name.
Andy.
Oh, oh,
I'm
oh!
only
This
friends with.
question is was for me. Yeah, Andy is a very good friend for. Is a good friend of mine. Okay.
I
Anyways,
unfortunately don't know him. I'm more friends with
hi Thomas
Henry Fan,
Studios.
Panier, near Team Zug, Skylight Junction, you Thomas Fan, of course, Keegan, including hmm, Toby PLS Studios, including a few other people. I'm afraid I do not know Andy. Sorry to burst your bubble.
Okay, this is for you.
All right. What's the question?
Keegan asks, "Who's your least favorite All Legends Go?"
Okay, I can make this one pretty obvious here. Is that it is Sir Topham Hatt. Sir Tom Hatt is my least favorite character because he acts like a bumbling buffoon. In the before All Engines Go, he was a stern man who did not take crap, and now they just turn him into this bumbling buffoon. He doesn't even act like he's a railway controller.
Well, if you want my opinion too, I'm gonna say Kana.
Okay, I'm gonna say this:
Okay,
Kana
question
is
for
sort
me.
of tolerable to me. Like she's sort of tolerable.
Oh, yeah, I'm gonna do another stream later if I have free time. Okay, Fuller Productions asks both of us, what's your favorite season 4 episode?
Grandpuff and Sleeping Beauty if I could choose two.
I honestly say special funnel or steamroller?
Okay, for Rob the British Engine, you said you posted in the comments saying, "Have you ever watched the Transformers animated series?" No, I've never watched that series. I'm just into Thomas and Friends and maybe Netflix series, especially Stranger
Yeah.
Things. So go watch it. Go watch it if you're in the creepy stuff. But do be warned.
Okay, another question from Keegan. He asks, who's your closest friend on YouTube?
I would say that would be, if I could choose two, my closest friends would be Panier Studio and Henry Fan. They're my closest friends. Oh, Rod the Engine? That's great, but I do warn you, it is a bit creepy. That one is a bit more creepy than the other three seasons. I actually concluded that season already. Alright, any more questions in the comments?
Okay, Fuller Productions asks both of us, have you heard of James's here? Yeah,
Oh, you mean the funny
I'm watching
YouTuber?
the
Yeah, I
videos.
watch him. I subscribe to him. I watch him.
Yeah, yeah, me too. My favorite video of James is here must be the one of the DVD and VHS collection.
Yeah, I like the VHS collection a lot.
Okay, I can. Okay, I'll call you Keith.
Oh, it's a question for you.
Okay, that's a question for me. Yeah, Tegan asks, who's my favorite engine in the whole series of Thomas and Friends? Oh, that's very, very hard. I have three favorites: Thomas, Douglas, and Sir Handel. Thomas, for one, because I grew up watching Thomas's episodes. Douglas, because I really like his personality, and I really like Escape because he was very, very good in that. And I'll say Sir Handel because I love his color and he's so funny. Okay, another question for you, Train Lover.
Alright, what's the question?
Uh, Keith asks, do you hate Nia or Rebecca more?
Okay, that's a tough one because I'm not a fan of either of them considering they replaced Edward and Henry, but I guess I'm gonna have to say Nia because she did replace Edward. And plus, Rebecca, I find her tolerable, and plus, I have her in Trackmaster.
Okay, Rod asks a question for me. Yeah, I know that Northeastern Railway has five sister railways. Okay, here's another question from Keegan. What's your opinion on Henry?
I like Henry. Like, I believe he's. Like, it's sort of like how the TV series describes. He's a gentle giant. Yeah, and I really like Henry's design and all that. That's why I want to get him in Backman form eventually. But right now, I'm focusing to get Tommy Oliver right now. I'm focusing on getting that. I know it might be a
I
bit of a
might
difficulty, but
get
I'm gonna get it.
a Tommy Scarloy, by the way.
Oh, don't worry, they're not that hard to find. Like they go on eBay like for
Yeah,
usually about
I
12
know.
bucks lately.
I found one for a decent price.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, Keith asks. Okay, here's a question from Keith for both of us. What's opinions on James? Well, I
He's
really
vain,
like
boastful,
James.
but he's
He's
very kind-hearted. So yeah, I like
yeah.
James.
Uh, to be yeah, a reason I like James. It's because he was always the funny guy. Uh, Also, uh, James's episodes in the Heat era, along with Golden, were definitely the best ones.
Okay, opinion on Murdoch? Well,
Okay, and
I don't really
another
have a lot to say
question
about.
from Keegan, and yeah,
I
I
think he's a
think
good
he's
character.
an okay character. I never really cared about Murdoch
Well,
because
one
he
thing that you could say
hadn't
is you care
that
about his
much of.
Hornby model.
The only thing we know about Murdoch is that he's just a. The only thing that we only know about Murdoch is that he just likes peace and quiet.
Yeah, and also is that the one thing I would say Murdoch's interesting about is his Hornby model. Now we can all understand that because the Hornby
And
model is extremely rare.
and well, but I'll say that Murdoch is a cool looking engine, but he hadn't that much spotlight. I think he had his spotlight episode in season 7, then a side role in another episode of season 7, and I think there's another episode from season 8 where he just doesn't talk.
Yeah, he just goes by a good trade person in the magic carpet.
Okay,
He
another
then also
question from Keegan, and another question, no, from Keegan, sorry. Another question from Keith. Do you like Arthur?
Yeah, I
It's for
love
both of
Arthur.
us.
He's one of my favorite characters.
Yeah, yeah. He's my favorite, not Audrey character, and he's
Actually, I'm
definitely in
voicing
the
him.
top 10 of my. Yeah, he's
I'm actually
definitely in
voicing
the
him for
top
Thomas.
10 of my. Yeah, he's definitely in the top 10 of my favorite all-time Thomas characters. He's definitely the top 10. He's such a cool looking engine, and he has a really interesting personality. And unlike Murdoch, we 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 didn't also have that much of appearances of Arthur, but at least we found out that he loves being in the fishing village. You know what I mean?
Hey, Thomas. There's a question for you from Keegan. The question says is that Mo Keegan, who is your most expensive engine in your collection?
Sorry. Can you tell me again the question?
Um, who is your most expensive engine in your collection?
I think uh, I'll say Donald and Douglas because I ordered them on eBay.
Wait, what forms? Trackmaster or Wooden Railway? Or
Trackmaster.
oh,
I
you
think I
lucky!
ordered them. I ordered them about in I think
I
3 years
swear,
ago. I think.
you're lucky. I'm still trying to get my hands on Donald and Douglas for Trackmaster. Okay, for to answer him, I'm American. I speak English. I'm American. I live in the United States, so I'm
Well,
American.
I can't say what language am I. What? But I can say I really like the Greek language. It's a very beautiful language.
Okay, we got another question for you,
I
Keegan.
I also I
Oh,
also want to say this. I really like the Greek dub of the series because you know what? In the classic series, uh, we had many voice actors, not just one narrator. Every engine had their own voices, something like the Japanese dub. I highly recommend you to watch the Greek dub.
all right.
Okay, next question. I don't know. I might do another one in a few hours if I have free time.
I might not be able to
Oh,
appear to
I
it because I
also.
got to appear with Pan in your studio.
Oh, will Panier do a stream?
No, we just have our own like talks basically. I just hang out with him.
Oh, oh, okay. Uh, I don't remember what I want to say.
Hmm.
Oh,
Oh, so you live in the UK?
oh,
Well, that's interesting.
yeah, yeah. He lives in the UK. Oh, okay. I'm not sure if I'll make it. I said if I only have free time.
Oh, another question for you.
Yeah, if I'll make another one today, you probably will be in that one.
Okay, guys, any more questions from us? Oh,
Oh,
hello, Tree
hi, Tree
Engine.
Agents. Uh, if you don't know, I'm doing a Q&A with Train Lovers, so if you have any question for Train Lovers, say in the comments. Okay, I'll be telling you when I'll be doing the stream. I'll Oh, a question from Keith. What's your favorite model that you have?
Oh, oh, sorry, my screen's frozen. What was the question?
What?
What was the question?
Oh, Keith asks, bruh, Keith asks, what's your favorite model that you have?
Okay, I do not know what specific brand you're talking about, so I will give out each one I own. My favorite one for the wooden railway would have to be, I would say, between Donald and Douglas or maybe Bogo. And then then for Tommy, that would have to be and Duck. Then for Backman would have to be Edward. Oh, then and for Erdl and Tangalong, Erdl would be but Boko or Duck. And then for Tankalong, it would definitely be Edward. Did you get all that? Okay, for me, well, I actually mistaken. For Tankalong, it would have to be Gordon. I really like the Tankalong Gordon or Henry.
Okay, guys, I have an idea for Train Lover. Okay, I'm gonna ask you, Train Lover, your opinion from each Thomas season.
Oh, sure.
Okay, let me guys. Okay, so tell me guys in the comments. Do you want to ask Train Lover his opinions about every Thomas season?
And then after you ask me, you can ask then you could ask Thomas fan.
Yeah, then you can ask me. So guys, do you want? You want? Okay, Rod says yes.
Check backstage. What?
Sorry, but I can't add you because this is a Q&A from for only Train Lover. Okay, Tree Agent says yes. Okay, let's start. What's your opinions on season one?
Okay, my opinions on it. I really love the season. Like, it's really fun. And nigga, what? Hey, you might want to get him out of the comments. You might want to get him out of there. Hey, Thomas fan. Thomas fan, you might want to get him out of the comments. Jeez, I can't believe I almost.
Or she can come in here with me and shower.
Okay,
Hey, Thomas fan, you might want to get
I want to show.
Hey, Thomas fan, you might want to get DeathTube lag out of the comments because you do not look what he just posted in the private chat.
Really, dude? Okay, okay, warning. If you will say that again, I will ban you.
That's racist.
You're racist, JoJo.
Yeah, dude.
That's not
What's your
that's not true.
problem? Why are you racist?
Yeah,
Okay,
I
anyways, I
accidentally
want to show
almost said
you
it, and I'm sorry
something.
about that. I accidentally almost said it. I'm really sorry about
Okay.
that. But the thing is, never say that. That's really bad. I mean, come on, a Botchard Studios, and we
Okay,
all know what happened to him.
I wanna show you something. That is, I think that's the rarest Thomas model I think I own.
I can't see.
Okay, here.
Oh,
Here's
is
a
that the
Thomas,
Golden Bear
but wait,
Thomas?
wait, I'll show you. He can he
For
can
free
move.
entrance,
He
that's in
moves
the
his
private
eyes.
chat. Wait, is that Oh, I think I have a Percy model of that. I think. Okay, back to
Yeah,
the
I like
opinion
it.
of the seasons. Season one, I really love
Okay.
because like it seems it's classic. Like everybody loves season one, especially I love the Flying Kipper. Like that was basically our first
Yeah.
crash on live. Well, unless you count like James and the Tar Wagons. But I love season one,
Oh,
especially the ending, how it
also,
ends with
what's your opinion
Christmas.
on Thomas and Birdie?
I love it. Like it's so action. Let's have a race to the race. I
Yeah,
just
that's
love it.
my all-time favorite story because it's so charming.
He is called Death Tube Lake, I think, because he just like
Okay,
he
back
posted.
to the opinions.
Okay. All right. What's the next one?
Yeah, he posted something really bad. Okay. Okay, back to the seasons. What's your opinions on season two?
Season 2, I really love, and plus it gives off that industrial feeling. And plus, I love the episodes like Percy and Harold's race, then also Thomas, Edward and Bertie's chase, Edward's exploit the disease. Oh, I just love it all. Especially again, it ends off with a Christmas special. Show. And then that would be the end of season 2. It's just all around a great season like season 1.
Also, I think it's one of the best seasons that introduces new characters.
Yes, like we had Duck, Donald Douglas, Boko, Daisy, Bill, Ben, Diesel. I especially love the characters in season 2. Like, it just seems so fun to watch them.
Okay, next. What's your opinions on season three?
Absolutely love it. Like, it sort of has a mix, I believe, between season 2, and then season 3 were mixed together. Like, I feel like that was sort of the mix. Like, better lighting, and then, like, also with, like, the good look, including with the characters. Like, they introduced Oliver, Bulgy, G. Oh, wait, no. Was already introduced. Well, they introduced a few new characters. Not as many as season 2, but they introduced a few new ones.
My favorite newbie from. Yeah, can you repeat that?
And now this time though, it does end off with a Christmas special, but the thing is, it was also meant to be a Thanksgiving special where I live in the United States. So it just depends on where
Okay.
you live. It could be
My
Christmas
favorite
or
newbie
Thanksgiving.
from. My, okay. My favorite newbie from season three has to be Oliver. Also, can I ask you favorite season three episode?
Oh, I'd say that be Escape or All at Sea.
Yeah, you said escape.
Why you think I remade it yesterday?
Yeah, I saw this. It
Go
was really
watch it.
good. Yeah, I saw this. It was very good. Okay, next season. I warn you, be careful what you will say, because it's my favorite season ever. What's your opinions on season four?
I absolutely love it. Season 4 I love because they introduced the narrow gauge engines. Plus, they do try to expand a bit on the crashes, which I believe is a small hint for season 5. Because, like, we get to see, like, Duck crash into the back of the vans live. Like, we see him crash right into them. And then Grandpuff and Duke. Like, Duke is another one of my favorite characters. Like, all of his light spotlight episodes are in this in this season. And I just really find it a shame he wasn't brought back in the other seasons. I feel like they could have had a big opportunity for him, but like in Boulder, for instance, they could have a big opportunity, or Stepney gets lost, or like you know what I mean. So yeah, they missed out on a lot of opportunities when they took out Duke, but it would have been nice to see him again. But I love season 4 for its characters, and plus we got a whole lot of new ones like the narrow gauge engines, including many more. And that's in season 4. I would say if I could mark stars on them, season 1 5 stars. Well, all 4 of them get 5 stars, and then we'll move on to the next ones.
Okay, I'm gonna say something that we can all agree. Season 4 is the peak of the whole classic series for the visuals.
Yep. Now let's move on to the next season.
Okay, opinions on season 5.
I absolutely love season 5. It's one of my favorite seasons behind season 4. Season 5 I absolutely love for the action, the spookiness, and all types of other stuff. like it's so much fun, and plus also it starts like expanding more on like its like darker territory it wouldn't approach in like other seasons, like season one. Especially since this is where they started really pushing their originality stories. Like Haunted Henry, Stemming Gets Lost, Rusty in the Boulder. I absolutely love them all. So season 5 gets a solid 5 stars like the other 4.
Okay, do you think it's better than season 4?
Well, I couldn't really say. I love all my favorite seasons are season 1 to 7. Like season 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. That's what I mean by season 1 to 7. So I love all 7 of them.
Okay, before we go to season 6, what's your opinions on Thomas and the Magic Railroad?
I love the movie. It's one of my favorite Thomas movies. I love the magic,
Yeah, it's
including
so
Diesel 10. Like we
nostalgic.
found, especially Diesel 10, we get our first threatening character. I mean, he has a claw for crime and he say. So yeah, I'd say Magic Railroad gets a
I
solid
al-
5 stars from me. And I feel like I'm mad because it was the
I
thing it got
also
low ratings.
I also think the voice cast for this movie is perfect. Okay, opinions on season 6.
I love the season. Like I wouldn't say I absolutely love it, but I do love it. Season 6 like has a special place because I loved what because I am still well basically you know what I mean. Like I do when I was like really young, I actually really do love watching season 6 like Double Trouble, well, including lots of others. Especially since they did try to push the twins and Duck and Oliver into this season a bit. Well, Oliver wasn't really seen, but you know what I mean. So yeah, season 6 gets a solid 5 stars.
Okay, what's your opinions on season 7?
Love it. I love season 7 for its characters, and plus they did bring back Oliver at least. Like the snow engine, I absolutely love that episode. Like it's just so funny to think about an engine crashing into a snowman. Including they did
Yeah,
try to push some crashes into this
it's
too. So yeah, great season. Solid
it's
5 stars.
it's also the best season I think that introduces not Audrey characters.
Yes. Alright, here we go. We're entering the hit error
Okay,
territory.
and so we just ended from the classic series.
After after season 7, Burt Allcraft lost
But
the license.
wait, but
Wait,
wait, we still have something. We still have something to tell. What's your
well, I meant
opinions on Jack and the Pack?
oh yeah, that was the last thing Burt Allcraft would do before transferring over to the before Hit Entertainment took over.
So, what's your opinions on the Pack?
I love the pack seasons. It's one of my favorites. I love watching the episodes. It's so fun. Like it's fun watching them move around, especially since we finally get characters that don't move on rails. Like we focus on series that focus on the road vehicles for a change. I do wish we could have seen characters like
Uh,
Birdie appear in this. Like Birdie could have appeared in this once. But I know why they didn't do that. It was more focused towards like the pack vehicles, not really the other road vehicles.
uh, for some reason, Jack and the Pack reminds me Tugs.
Oh yeah, before you say anything, I love Tugs. 5 stars for me on Tugs.
Yeah, yeah, I'll agree with the unlike Tug and say Tugs it's perfect.
Well, it can't be perfect in all ways sometimes. There could be some like goofs here and there. All right, now we gotta move. Now, after the Jack in the Pack
What's your
spin-off series
opinions
hit,
on season 8?
wait, I was gonna say this first.
Oh, sorry, what?
After season
Okay.
7 and the Pack in the Pack Jack in the Pack spin-off series, Britt Allcraft unfortunately lost the license for Thomas and Friends, and then then Hit Entertainment took over. Well, they didn't lose the license; they gave it to Hit Entertainment, and now we enter into the
Okay,
Hit Entertainment
opinions
era.
on. Okay, opinions on. Oh, also before we get to the hit era, I want to say that did you know the reason why Fergus didn't appear in the series from season 7?
I know why, because in that rock fall scene with Bill and Ben, was that
Yeah,
his flight he was damaged and they couldn't use him again. But he's still on display still in some
such,
places, I believe.
such a shame because Fergus was a really nice character, I think.
I actually have him in Wooden Railway.
Okay, anyways, back to the opinions. Opinions on season 8.
Season 8, like, I would say this is the only hit era season I like. It's due because I really love season 8. Like, it still tries to stick with that classic series feel, I believe. Including, like, I love the episodes. So, yeah, it would get a 5 stars from me for season 8.
Okay, opinions on season 9.
Okay, now this is where it starts dropping a bit, because season 9 I don't like because they start adding more, like, silly things into the show, like an ice cream factory. Like, whoever thought a railway needed an ice
But
cream
but at
Factory.
least it has respect for Golden.
Yeah, I would say that's the only episode I like in that season. Others, garbage.
Okay.
So
Oh,
yeah, this
plus the
season,
downfall of Scarlet's character.
yeah, they also started lowering down the narrow gauge engines. So yeah, not good for this. So yeah, I would say like it's decent. So it would get a 4-star review from me.
Yeah, I really like this respect for
Actually, no,
Golden.
four and a half.
It's definitely one of it's definitely one of season it's definitely one of the best episodes of the Hit era, if not the best. Okay, let's move on. What's your opinions on season 10?
Now this is where it starts really going down because they start like like not putting so much effort into the show now. Like everything starts.
At least one of
Yeah,
the
but then
best things of season 8 was her handle.
yeah, I liked season 8 Sir Handle. But then season
Yeah,
10, like they
season
just
2 is
started like
her.
ruining it. So, but I would say it's decent too, but it started going down a bit. So, 3 stars for me.
Okay, opinions on season 11?
Okay, because since this was the last season we have the model series, I don't count season 12 because they start introducing CGI into the series. So I would say this is like the full model series, like the last season of the full model series. Like they did I do admit they did try introducing decent episodes into this, like trying to save it, I guess. Because I do like them. Like I like the Thomas and the Lighthouse one because considering I actually never saw that episode, but when I watched it on YouTube, I was so happy I was finally able to see it. So it's like another decent one. So 4.5 stars.
Okay, oh, I forgot to mention what's your opinions on Calling All Legends?
Well, calling all engines, I do admit, like at least, like I said, this is the last full model thing before switching to CGI, and we can't forget the Great Discovery. But before we get to the Great Discovery, like for calling all engines, I do like it. Like it's a good movie. But if it didn't have the learning segments, I would give it a higher score. But using with the learning set, it goes down. It would be 3.5 stars because since like with the learning segments, plus with Diesel 10, like he's not a threatening character anymore. They made him more like friendly a bit, which is not his character. Okay, for the Great Discovery now, before we get to season 12. The Great Discovery, I absolutely love the movie. It's a great like send off to the classic series, like the classic series, including this model series all in general. Like it was a great like send off. Like it was a great movie. Like the characters were great. Plus, Thomas sort of has a redemption arc in it too. Like we see him like
Can you
trying to.
hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. But the Great Discovery, I would say, was a great
Okay.
movie. So 5 stars for me on the Great Discovery.
Yeah. I- the thing I like the most about the Great Discovery was the ending song.
Yeah, me too. Like it was like a send off, like a great send off to Thomas and Friends for the model series.
Yeah. In my opinion, I think the Great Discovery was a wonderful end to the model series.
But then we got season 12, so let's get to
It's
season
definitely the
12.
best thing the Heat Entertainment. Yeah, I think season 12 is the ugliest season of all time.
Truthfully, like it is considered the middleman of the series, like season 12. Considering was that Hit Entertainment was testing with CGI. So this meant was that this was like new. Like it said was they were going to actually continue it, like with the CGI Red Redemption and model series, at least to where it would where it was going to be used in Hero of the Rails. This makes me question if they continued to Misty Island Rescue, how would it turn out? Bet not really that good.
Okay, what's your opinions on Hero of the Rails?
Okay, wait a minute. Before we get to that, the thing on season 12, I do admit it is decent, like like half decent, because they do introduce some good characters into the season. Like Hank, I do actually like. So it would get a 3.5 stars for me on season 12. Hero of the Rails, I absolutely
Okay,
love. It's a great movie. The characters and
yeah.
Spencer, like we got our first Steam antagonist, not Diesel, Steam. And this is a great
Spencer
movie.
really still Spencer really steals the show in that movie.
Yep. But then, like, as you all know, is that this was the first all CGI movie. After season 12, I believe Entertainment decided to introduce this as the first CGI series. So, there we go. Great movie, 5 stars. Now we move on to
And
the next seasons, which is considered the Sharon Miller
no,
era of the
no,
show.
no, no. I'm gonna no. Listen, I'll gonna ask you your opinion on seasons 13, 14, and 15, and I only want you to describe them with one word.
Oh, I'm sorry if I was doing something wrong. I'm sorry.
No, no, no. Okay, so can you describe season 13, 14, and 15 with one word?
Bad. Like, I would just say it's bad.
Okay, let's
Because they're late. Because it just turns out, like, lazy. Like, they're doing lazy writing, and plus the most ridiculous things are in there. Delivering balloons, delivering all types of weird other stuff that shouldn't even be transported by rail. It should be transported by road, more likely. And also, we got Bash, Dash, and Ferdinand in this. The characters Bash, Dash, and
yeah,
Ferdinand, I consider
what's your opinions on Misty Island?
it's. I would consider it like a bad movie in general. Like I like sort of the logging locos a bit. I find them funny a bit for me. Like you don't have to like them if you don't, but I do like them a bit as funny characters. but I don't love them because they are a bit annoying in the season. Plus, they do say like rhyming. I guess what is this goddamn Dr. Seuss? So this movie would honestly get a 2-star rating from me.
Okay. What's your opinions on Day of the Diesels?
It's not a bad movie. Like they do try, but it's not like Misty Island Rescue like Unlucky Tug said about it. It's more boring in general because we've seen this so many times. Like we've seen this like in the calling all engines trope or like in multiple episodes before. We've seen this before, man. It's getting old. We don't need to see this anymore. Now, let's say if maybe Diesel 10 like kidnapped an engine or something and hold him for ransom or something. Now that would be a bit more interesting because the Steamworks being held. Like what? Who wrote this script?
Okay. Then we go to a gorgeous thing for the franchise. What's your opinions on Blue Mountain Mystery?
I love the movie. It's a great movie. Like we're finally taking steps in the right direction now. Getting out of the diesel like versus steam engine trope. Now we're getting into like especially we got the Nauer gauge engines back. Heck yeah, they get their own movie. Like we get the Nauer gauge get their own movie. Like barely any standard gauge, mostly Nauer gauge. And this is a great movie. Involved with mystery action. And the funniest thing, but one thing doesn't make sense. Like, what did Thomas think was going to happen when he would try to get onto the narrow gauge rails? Like, he knew he was too big to get on those rails, and he decided to do it anyway. But it was pretty actiony. So yeah, a solid 5 stars for me on this.
So, after this, what's your opinion on season 16?
Are we in? Wait, which era are we still in? Are we in the Sharon Miller era still, or are we entering towards like the Brenner
Yeah,
era?
yeah. I'm talking about the last Sharon Miller era season. The last
Okay,
Sharon Miller season.
I do admit is that she
So
was
what's
bit like trying a bit in this season, I guess. She was trying to like make it like less boring or confusing, but it's still not a great season. And I do admit but the one good thing is I do admit we at least got the narrow gauge engines back in this season. So yeah. Not a
also
completely bad season.
also
So
this is just
4
my
stars.
opinion. This is just sorry. This is just my opinion, but I think the one with Gordon where he got new buffers was a pretty cool concept. I kind of like that one.
Yeah.
Oh, a question from Keegan.
Okay.
Who's the annoying narrator?
Hmm.
I'll say Michael
Thomas,
Brandon.
he's the most annoying narrator. Like a Big Wolf in the blah blah
Uh,
seasons, like Thomas is the most annoying narrator.
oh, oh, does the Thomas count?
It does,
Oh,
considering is that
if
it's
he
still the
counts, then
Thomas. So yeah, he's the most annoying.
okay, okay. Then we'll go to a very good step for the franchise. What's your opinion on the Brenner era, etc.? All the
I
seasons and
love it.
specials.
In one word, it's great.
Okay, and then we start to go in the bad way again. What's your opinion on Big War Big Adventures?
I do not like it. Like especially oh wait, we forgot about Journey Beyond Sodor in the movies in it. You know what?
N-
No, we'll get to the
no,
movies later.
yeah.
Okay. Yeah, the Blood series sucks. Like it literally sucks. Like we seem like we're getting back that Sharon Miller thing, but worse. Like it's worser than we thought now. Like the engines bounce. Not even Sharon Miller even though she made the episodes boring, at least she didn't make it to where they was unrealistic, like to where they would bounce. Like Sharon Miller would be
Yeah.
spewing throw up if she saw this. Like this is just like all around bad, especially since Edward and Henry
Okay,
were kicked
now
out of the Steam team.
yeah. Okay, now let's go to back to the Brenner movies. Okay, I'm
Oh wait,
gonna
we still
ask you
forgot about
each
one.
Brenner
We still forgot about one thing
what
though. All engines go. We still have to talk about that.
what no. All Engines
Okay, well, I'll
Go
just
is
say this:
just
it's
not
bad.
Thomas. It will be
Okay, I'll
never
just say
be
this: it's
him.
bad. Like it's really
Yeah,
bad.
it
There you go.
sucks.
Well, but I will say
Do
this
you know
though:
what?
they do
I
try.
think
Like they do try a tiny bit, trying to put effort. So 1 star for me, just 1 star. But it's really bad
okay.
because they
Listen,
still
I
bounce.
think you okay. I think if Wilbert Audrey didn't die, just imagine his reaction to All Engines Go. He
Oh,
would
like
definitely
Christopher
die.
Audrey's daughter, she is ticked. From what I heard, she is ticked about All Engines Go, including Britt Allcraft herself is mad at about it.
Okay, I want you to describe every Brenner movie in one word.
It's great.
Okay, King of the Railway.
Even King of the Railway, I absolutely love. Especially we're actually getting like history in this too, about like kings back in the 1800s or night, or it depends on where. Like I don't know what century. Like it's really focusing on like the 19th or 17th centuries. I'm gonna go with the 17th. Like we got history in this, including about learning the history of the first ever steam locomotive, like Stephen the Rocket, the first ever one built, like the greatest invention of all times. So yeah, this is an all around great movie. Including we got some
Okay,
American locomotives in this, like Connor and Kalen, the first
yeah,
American steam locomotives. I don't know if Porter was
yeah.
introduced
Okay,
before or after.
no, it was he was introduced to season 17.
Oh, okay.
Okay, Tell the Brave.
What?
What's your opinions on Tell of the Brave?
Oh, I thought you said Toad the Brake Van. Oh, Tale of the Brave.
No,
Tale of the
Tell
Brave,
of the
I
Brave.
love the movie. It's a great movie with mystery, action, including wave mystery. So yeah, this is all around great
And
movie. And plus, we got the China
also,
Clay Pits back with
also,
Bill and Ben.
uh, it has also some great songs. I'm not
Yep.
talking about that in the end. I'm talking about the others. Okay, I don't know if I am the only person in the franchise that cries every time I watch the ending of Tell the Brave with that epic soundtrack.
I love the music though.
Yeah. Okay, now we're talking. What's your opinions on The Avenger Begins?
It is an all round great movie. Like we get the like it's a great like tribute to the classic series and to the Brooks book series. Like it feels like this could have worked. Like if they would have made more movies like this, like imagine if they continued this like arc basically, the adventure continues. It's like
Yeah,
I wish they would have done this like because then you could have had like an all around like to where you could have rebooted like the whole series but with CGI. Like you get what I mean there?
yeah, of course. Now, what's your opinions on Lost Treasure?
This is the best. I love this movie. Like this has action, pirates, including lots of other stuff. including Thomas is actually threatened in this with dynamite. Like this is where we actually get sort of that season 5 feeling back. So yeah, this is a great movie. 5 stars, like absolutely 5. You know what? Make it 6.
Okay, now I don't know if the net special it's
All right, lay
better,
it down.
but what's your opinions of the Great Race? What's your opinion on the Great
The
Race?
Great Race, I don't find a
Well,
terrible movie.
first, if
No,
you
not
ask me,
terrible.
I don't think Great Race. Yeah,
Oh, you go ahead.
it's not a bad movie, but it has some but it has some things that kept the that very hold it back.
For me, is that I don't find
If
it
you
a
get what I
great
mean.
movie, but it's an okay movie. Like because we got that tribute of Thomas Hayden, the new character.
I
Like
think
we've
the
had this so many times. Like Unlucky Tuck said, this is getting
well,
old.
as a concept, as a as a concept, I think the Great Race is brilliant only as a concept.
Yeah, I
I
do like
think
the
it would
movie
it
though.
would it could, yeah.
It's
The
interesting, I
best
would
thing
say.
about this movie was definitely Flying Scotsman.
Yeah, we finally got a Railway series
Flying
character
Scotsman.
back. Plus, also we got a
No,
Trackmaster
no. The
version
first
coming back.
we got well,
I know
no.
about
The
the
first
Arsdale
Railway series
engines.
character we got in season.
I know the Arsdale engines. I know. I'm just saying we got like Gordon's brother back, and we finally got a Trackmaster version of him.
I also think the songs in this are very catchy.
Yep. My favorite songs in this would have to be like the Diesel song, including the like "You don't have to be better, you just have to be you." Like I sort of
I
feel like that's
think
like
the
a good
best one
movie.
is Streamlining.
Yeah, I love
My favorite
Streamlining.
one is Streamlining.
Dear God, don't bring that into my head.
Okay,
Okay,
now what's your opinion on Journey Beyond Sodor? Do you think it's better than the Great Race or worse?
I think it's better than the Great Race. Truthfully, all right, this is where somebody's
Me
probably gonna
too.
go, "What?"
Yeah, I
I bet
also think
somebody
it's
is gonna
better.
say it. But yeah, like I do admit there is one problem. The bouncing. Like if this didn't have bouncing in it, this
Yeah,
would have been a better like this would have been way better than Journey Beyond Sodor. But I do admit I do love the
I
movie
think
though. Like the songs are catchy. And
we
I
can.
actually remember one day when I got the DVD, I watched that thing on repeat all day. Like I watched that thing all day to the point where I watched it at midnight. Like I continued watching it because it was such a good movie. It was so catchy. And because the characters, like we
I
finally got
also
Thomas where
think.
oh sorry. You go first.
Oh no no. Continue if you want.
Well, like I said, this is a
Anyways,
great
I think the
movie.
best thing. Yeah, I think the best thing of Journey Beyond Sodor was definitely James. He was
Yep,
very
and
funny in
Thomas.
this
Like
movie.
we sort of get like it sort of feels like a conclusion to James and Thomas's rivalry a bit because I sort of noticed
Yeah,
throughout the season you could see like the sort of rivalry between the two of them leading up to Journey Beyond Sodor.
yeah.
So
I
yeah,
did
you could sort of
notice
say this
that
is
in
a
my latest
conclusion,
rewatch.
and
Yeah,
plus the song like
Journey Beyond
you don't have
Sodor.
nobody's number one like
Journey
the
Beyond
most of
Sodor. Journey Beyond Sodor as a whole feels an end to Thomas. You know,
yep
like the song "I Want to Go Home and Be with Family," the last scene with all the Steam Team characters except Toby.
yep. But also is
Yeah,
that like I
that's
love
my
the song
opinions
like
on
nobody
the.
has to be the favorite. Like I love that movie, the song. So yeah, Journey Beyond Sodor 5 stars for me. But
Oh,
unfortunately,
also,
after this
what's
movie,
your
we had
favorite?
the most. worst movie of all times
What?
we got after it. But we
Okay.
already talked
Before
about
we
it.
get to Big World Big Adventures, okay. What? Who was your favorite newbie from Journey Beyond Sodor?
Truthfully, I would say Merlin because I find Merlin like a good
Yeah.
character.
Yeah. I remember
And
after
Theo,
watching
like I
Journey
don't know
Beyond
why,
Sodor,
but Theo, like I still feel like they were trying to
when
bring
I
back
first saw,
Fergus a bit
yeah,
because for
when I first saw the trailer, when I first saw the trailer for the movie, I thought it was Fergus.
yeah, because he sort of has that Fergus feeling a bit.
Yeah. Okay, bad news. I have a low battery, so I have to close the stream now. But before I close it, Rod has a question. He asks, uh, would it be cool if we got a CGI Duke, Smudger, and Stanley?
Yes, absolutely yes. And
Yeah,
I wish. Now I'm
yeah.
gonna probably log off right here because I gotta go. But I'm gonna say this. I wish we had Boko back.
Oh, what happened? Uh, Shrine Lover? Oh, you're in the comments. Yes. So I want I want to say a very big thank you to Train Lover for being this. Yeah, Train Lover, you're welcome. I'm also I also have to thank you for being this. Okay, so I'm gonna end the stream now, guys. So have a great day. Bye.